Yo, what's up, folks? How y'all doing today on this Friday? Happy Friday to y'all. It's your boy Mike D, aka DDE80, aka 13th Wonder of the World. Happy Friday. Make sure you pay your bills, but happy Friday to everybody out there. Shout out to the Point Place family. Shout out to Bobby Reezy, the producer. Shout out to M Breezy. Shout out to Naya. Shout out to my sister. I love all y'all. Thank y'all for listening to me on this Friday point of view. I was supposed to came back on last night, but Impact Wrestling was just a best of, best of year, great matches on there. And it wasn't really nothing to too much talk about. But I will talk about this. The Lakers lose again, this time to the Minnesota Timberwolves. I don't know what's going on with the Lakers. The Clippers lost as well to OKC, with Harden and Paul George and, Westbrook coming back to OKC. The OKC Thunder are a legit playoff team, folks. It was just the moving parts of what happened, and I was disappointed in the Saints. Saints didn't even put up a fight against the Rams. They tried to, but they should have capitalized every time the Rams went score field goals, you know. But they were going for it on fourth down on the 50, and I don't know what was going on with Derek Carr and them yesterday, but it is what it is. But that's what happened yesterday, and so recap on that. I hope that the Saints do make the playoffs. They're probably going to be a wild card. They got to beat out Memphis. I mean, not Memphis, excuse me, but Tampa Bay. Speaking of Memphis, the Grizzlies have won two straight since Morant has came back, and we'll see where they go from now on. Desmond Bain still doing his thing, but Ja Morant is starting to pick up the slack of what he had left, where he left off at, folks. Tonight's Friday night SmackDown is officially taped. They will be having the ends of the matches between Bobby Lashley and Santos and Kevin Owens and Carmelo in the United States tournament. It will be a Damage Control against Bianca, Shotzi, Meacham, and Vega. That's another match that's going to take place tonight. Also, the storyline still between Randy Orton, AJ Styles, LA Knight, and the Bloodline with all those moving parts. It's going to be interesting to see what happens in those storylines as well. NXT, Rich Holland playing like he hurt Ignov Dragunov. I'm here to tell you it was a work. He's getting death threats about hurting people in the ring. He's got to be more careful because he's being like Nia Jax was at one time, like Seth Rollins was at one time, and it's just what I see and what I think is going to be very interesting to see how the moving parts go in NXT as well. As Trick will go up against Dragunov for the NXT title, and Blair go up against Liv Valkyrie with Lola Vice in the background looking as she wins. Now, whoever wins the men's breakout, I think they will get an opportunity at a title, if I'm not mistaken, as well. But we'll see when that takes place and how that goes down. Lexus King, aka Brian Pillman Jr., he qualified for it, so we'll see what happens with him. We see that, Cruz and Wild are now back in NXT, and it looks like Garza and Humberto are going to be back on the main roster. They're going to be down with Santos, and I guess Cruz and Wild are going to be down with Rey Mysterio and Carlito whenever Rey Mysterio comes back. Shout out to Rey Mysterio for re-signing with WWE for a couple of more years. I think he's got 3 more years on the list, so we'll probably see Rey Mysterio till 2026. And then that's when he probably will ride off in the wind. Dominic Mysterio, he's got a 5-year deal with WWE. So congratulations to the Mysterio. Also Charlotte Flair for re-signing, even though she's out. But she's probably going to be around for about the next 5 years as well. Also, ladies and gentlemen, there's been talk on the line about, you know, who's the devil. We still don't know who's the devil. The devil could be Adam Cole. You never know. I'm just saying that because, MJF has got a lot on his plate. He's got to also defend the Ring of Honor Tag Team titles. Going to be a 3-way for the Continental Classic semifinals between Moxley, White, and Swerve Strickland. Going to be interesting to see what happens in that match. And Saturday, you're going to get the other qualifying when not John Moxley, but his partners, Bryan Danielson will go up against Cesaro, and Danny Garcia, I think he's going to go up against Eddie Kingston, if I'm not mistaken. We're going to see what happens in the moving parts of this all as this goes on. Also, Thunder Rosa returns to the ring to team up with Abaddon against Julia Hart and Sky Blue, which I don't want to say Sky Black. Oh, man. It's a lot of moving pieces going on in the business of wrestling, man, as well as in the NBA as well. Tonight, we will see the return of Jordan Poole in Golden State. The Warriors have been on the winning streak. The Wizards last night beat the Trailblazers, but I don't think they're going to beat the Warriors tonight. I think the Warriors are going to be more powerful. I think the Warriors are going to do what they need to do to get rid of them. We'll see about all that as well tomorrow as the moving pieces go along in the game of basketball as well. The Pistons have won 25 games in a row, if I'm not mistaken. Horrible. Monty Williams, and they got fans out there talking about sell the team, man. You don't never want to hear that from a team that's losing like that. Fans are going there and they're being disappointed because it looks like the Pistons are not putting up a fight. And this is terrible for them to be tanking like that. Joe Dumars and them rolling over right now. Joe Dumars rolling over somewhere down here in Louisiana, somewhere hiding, or in his executive chair. Isaiah Thomas rolling over right now on NBA TV. Rasheed Wallace rolling over right now talking on this podcast where he be talking. Chauncey Billups rolling over right now in Portland. Vinny Johnson rolling over somewhere right now being called the microwave. Dennis Rodman rolling over somewhere over somewhere across seas right now on a plane looking at this. This is terrible of the Detroit Pistons, man. They're not even putting up fights right now, man. And it's hurting them, man. But the Pistons should be able to win a game. They're going to play against somebody that does not have, that has a losing record, and they're going to beat that team. We'll see that happen soon, and I hope it don't be the Lakers. It could be the Spurs. I don't know. But we'll find out about that when it comes down to that, folks. What else I want to talk about? Well. We are like 4 days away from Christmas. And man, I just want to say God bless us to get through it, get to it, enjoy your family. We all have situations. I have situations. I right now I'm dealing with something, that only the good Lord can help me with. And still, like I say, all that bills still got to be paid despite being Christmas. The bills still got to be paid. But I'm here to tell you all that God bless you, God keep you. I will be back on probably tomorrow, maybe tonight, I don't know yet. But I want to do a special podcast. Shout out to Fade Away, one of the podcasts that Fade Away want me to talk about. I will do it. I haven't forgotten about the special podcast from my boy Bobby Reeves. I ain't going to tell him what it is yet. But I'm here to let you all know. God bless you. God keep you. Not going to be on here long. Enjoy Friday Night SmackDown. Enjoy AEW Dynamite. Rampage. I forgot that AEW Rampage does come on tonight as well. The Hardy Boys will be in action. I think they're gonna lose again. Whoever they're taking on, they got the Hardy Boys out there to be straight jobbers now, and they're not making them important on the scene anymore. It's stupid. It's ridiculous. They should be the Ring of Honor Tag Team Champions. If you're gonna take it off, how you gonna take it off of Max and Joe? Put him out there with against the Hardys. Let the Hardys have one more shine, one more rise, and one more day in the sunlight in the business. But until then, God bless you. God keep you. I'm out. Enjoy United Sports. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm back. I forgot to talk about something that is really irking my nerves. I have been hearing people talking about the Patriots and the inflated footballs again. 10 years ago, we had this same story happen with almost 10 years ago when Tom Brady was playing for the Patriots and we had a game against the Colts and they said the balls were inflated. Now we find out that the game against the Kansas City Chiefs, the balls were inflated again. Oh my God, would you guys stop taking the air out of footballs, man? Belichick said he had nothing to do with it. The Patriots didn't have nothing to do with it. So whoever the ball boys are, they need to stop doing this foolishness because what that's doing is docking things for the Patriots. They need to stop this. Now, we have a high draft pick coming up this year because we're going to be either 1, 2, or 3 in the draft. And I ain't got time to be dealing with people with inflated footballs. So let's get this together, folks. Let's stop with this here and let's play football. We're already losing. So what makes this better by us keep doing this? I don't know, folks. But anyway, while I say that anyway, let us just all just let's just be easy on the eye with this foolishness, man. Because this is ridiculous. Again, this is ridiculous to see and ridiculous to hear about inflated footballs. And that's just me talking serious talk right now because it does not make sense for us to keep going through this situation every time you turn around. So it is what it is, folks. I'm hoping that they can stop this so we can just enjoy football. I know we got a terrible season, but hey, we got a whole nother game against Denver. I'm out.